Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about what are called levels of confirmation. And this is just a phrase that's used to describe the minimum acceptable amount of information from our sights or our body that's going to be required to take the shot that we need to take. So this will change at different distances, but when you understand this and you're able to apply it properly, you're going to be over-confirming quite a bit less, which is getting way too clean of a sight picture for what you actually need to do. And then you'll be able to shoot faster because you're wasting less time. So as you can see, we are at basically point blank distance, and the first level of confirmation that I want to mention or talk about is not even going to involve your vision, really. When you have a target that's really like 3 yards or in, a lot of your aiming is actually just going to be done with an index off of your body. I'm not wasting the time to bring it up to my eyes and get a perfect sight picture when I know it's this close. So one side note, as we talk about what's acceptable and what's not, we're talking about shooting alphas, right? Whether it's for competition or some sort of real world application, keeping your shots in the A zone is going to be acceptable. I know some people are going to be like, oh, these are way too far apart. And to that I say, okay, so as you can see, we are closer to 5 to 7 yards, and now we're getting into more practical distances where you're actually going to be shooting. And this is where a lot of skill development happens for people, because newer shooters may have quite a bit of trouble at this distance when they're just starting out. And then you really want to be able to shoot extremely aggressively at this like 5 to 7 to even 10 yard range. So at this distance, once you have a consistent index with your draw and all of that, what you should really start focusing on is reacting to either the color of your red dot or just the color of your fiber optic if it's irons, or some sort of streak, right? You're going to discover this through your own practice and see what is acceptable for you that you can get away with. But for here, I'm pretty much, the moment I see a streak of red in the A zone, I'm going to press the trigger. So here's a couple reps of that. And as you can see, all of these are well within our A zone. So that is what we're looking for. Most everybody knows when you have a more difficult target like this C zone steel out at 40, 50-ish yards, you're going to need an actual sight picture. So that looks like this. Okay, so we've pretty much broken down both ends of this spectrum here in terms of how much information you're trying to collect. Now, in between that, we have pretty much a gradient of what could be going on, whether it's catching, instead of like a flash from your sights, just a streak, whether it's the streak of the fiber optic moving or the streak of your dot moving, and then a more type of like blurry sight picture that you see still. At the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to train and diagnose and figure out what works for you at what distance. Anybody who's telling you, well, exactly at 6 yards is where you should cut off from looking at a streak to looking at a more better sight picture, that's just silly. You need to train, you need to figure out what works for you. And this is really just a concept that you should understand as you start training to shoot better. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video made you a better marksman.